So one of the biggest things we see with our clients at Fresh is motivation. Often people start out, they're very motivated, they've had this inspiration, and they're ready to get started. But as you are probably aware, that starts to drop pretty quickly, and then people are faced with the harsh reality that things are a little more challenging than they thought they were at the beginning. So what we're going to talk about are 4 key things that you can do to ensure that your motivation stays high and that you're getting the results you want. And this is stuff that we go through with our clients. We walk them through the process. We're going to go through it here for you so you can start to get a really good idea of how you can start making some changes and why we're a little bit different than some of the other places out there. So the first point is lifestyle. And one of the best ways to build your motivation is to actually make a lifestyle change rather than going on a diet or starting an exercise plan. Because if you start an exercise plan, that entails that you're probably going to stop it at some point. We're just making a lifestyle change and we're building a solid lifestyle. So that means it's more of a longer term process and not just a, oh, I'm just doing this temporary. And you use the whole diet thing. Say like, when people go on a diet to lose weight, it's like, oh, do you want to gain the weight back? And they're like, well, no. I'm like, well, why would you go on a diet then? Because starting a diet means you're going to stop a diet. You change your eating habits, plain and simple. And if you want to maintain or get certain results and maintain those for the rest of your life, you got to keep doing the things that you were doing to get you there, or within reason. If you stop doing what you did to get success and you go back to the old habits, you'll gain back the weight, which is what most people do. Second big thing is why. You need to figure out your why. Why are you doing this? What are the pain points for you? Was it you tried to do up those pair of jeans and you couldn't get them done up, or you ripped the seat out of your pants when you tried to sit down, or did you see a photo of yourself and be like, oh my God, that's me? I don't look like that. There are lots of, maybe someone made a comment or something. It's always different for for every person. Some people they got beaten a race by their kid or something, or they went to lift something that they normally could lift and they couldn't do it, or they kept hurting their back. Whatever it is for you, figure out what that pain point is, know your why, know why you're making the change, and have a clear picture of what you think success looks like. Third point is action. You need to develop an action plan and start actually doing stuff towards that plan. Most people, they see this every January when people get in the gym. They just start exercising willy-nilly. They have no plan in place. They're like, I just want to get fit and lose weight. So they start going to the gym and they lose motivation. By Valentine's Day, you can fire a cannon across the gym and no one's in there because they've all lost their motivation. They didn't know their why. They didn't make a lifestyle change, and they didn't have a good plan in place to do that. They were taking action. Action without a plan leads you off in all kinds of different directions. You need to know where you're headed, how you're going to get there. The last one is environment. And I want to say we tweak the environment. So we set ourselves up for success by making little changes to the environment around us that are going to make us be more successful. That might mean taking some more fit friends with you to the gym, or involving a buddy, involving someone else that's going to do that. It might be setting and this is actually done in studies to show one little tip can make a big thing happen. So it was something like 50% more compliance in a program if people put their exercise clothes out on their bed or by the door the night before they were going to the gym. Huge increase in compliance in the program for one simple little thing. In the morning, you probably had to get your clothes ready anyway, but by just doing it the night before and having it ready and sit there like the bag by the door, massive increase in uptake. So little tweaks like that to your environment can make a big difference. In one of my previous videos, I talked about eating meals on side plates. Another little tweak to your environment that can make it easier to help maintain and achieve your goals. So think of these 4 things. If you start to do all of them, they're very simple. They don't take a lot of effort. You'll see way more success and your motivation will stay high. Hope that helped. We'll see you soon.